amazing artist.
Good morning, Miss Wow.
You are going to make a windmill and tulip field today. You're going to use lots of different things to make it. So that's called multimedia art. You're going to use colored pencil, paint, watercolor. This is inspired by Monet's art. He did a windmill with a cloudy blue sky and some beautiful tulip fields. And it's a perspective drawing because you have a horizon line and a vanishing point where things are so far right here, you can't see them, and all the lines kind of go to that. There are two ways you could make your Monet field. You could make the vanishing point in the middle, or that's kind of how we started with this one, or you could make it to the side and then make the lines come from the side. So I'm going to show you both, and then you can pick, if you put your windmill in the middle, that's fine. You can put your windmill over here on this one. In Monet's, his vanishing point is here, but he put the windmill in the middle. Yes.
I need a paper.
Oh, here you go. So, first things first, grab a green or a brown, something to make your horizon line with, or it could even be a regular pencil. We're gonna do a horizon line across the middle. It could be straight or it could be rounded. Put a dot in the center. That's your vanishing point. Okay, that's enough time to pick it out. Nope. Pick one that's sharpened, or you can use a regular pencil. All right, next step is we're going to make a big V shape. If you're doing your vanishing point in the middle, it's going to be a big V shape. Then you're going to have another V shape upside, or like an A. Actually, this direction it's an A. You could do that. And then we're going to do another one, and then another one. We're going to do one that's kind of going this direction over here. That's what it looks like if your vanishing point's in the middle. Some of you look like you want to do a vanishing point on the side. All of your lines, Luca, all of the lines have to go from the point. So here we go, on the side. I put my vanishing point on the side. Every point has to go to here. So we're going to go like this. All of the lines have to go from this point. So always come back to that point. Always come back to this point. And then draw your line. Come back to this point, draw the line. Come back to this point, draw the line. Draw the line. Draw the line. Draw the line. Pick which one you like. Which one do you like more? Do you like it with the vanishing point over here? Or do you like it with the vanishing point in the middle? Quietly pick it. Then we're going to start to make our windmill. Right here you can see a little square. Pick a color you want to use for your windmill. You could do it with regular pencil color and then go over it later. So just pick a color that you want to start with.
Can I sharpen it?
Nope. Pick one that's already sharpened. What shape do you see me drawing right here?
Square.
You can do a square, you can do a rectangle.
Can you give me a brown?
On top of this, no talking, you can get it. Take it out, bring it over to you, and take the ones that you want. Mona,
Lisa.
I hear one talking. Next step is to make a door. You can make a rectangle door. Trapezoid shape. That's a long line, and then a shorter line on top. Then we connect these sides, and this shape is a trapezoid. On top, I want to have a window that is pretty. So you can make your window any kind of design you want. If you run out of room, that's okay. You can pick one on the back side.
No, I already used the back side, but I messed up.
Okay.
I
to do a big arch over the window. Lines. You can make any kind of window you want. You don't have to do it like mine. I'm going to give him some shutters. You don't have to. You can make this any color you want. What colors did I use in this one? Blues and greens. So any color you want is fine. Reds, oranges. Some people, Mona. One talking. Some people made theirs barn colored with reds and burgundies. You get to pick. Next step, after you do this, is to make the bell shape around it. You could just do a big rectangle or oval arch shape. I'm going to make it more like a bell. So I'm going to come around like this. And then I'm going to go down straight on the sides. But when I get to the bottom, I want to go out a little bit. That's how Monet did his too. It kind of came out a little bit on the sides. So I'm going to come out. If yours is smaller than this, it's actually better. Because this is far in the distance, it should be pretty small. I made it a little bit bigger than I wanted to. Okay, next step. You're going to pick a spot at the top. And you're just going to make an X on that spot. That's for your windmill. Pick a different color. You're going to make an X on the spot. Now pick a color to make that X more 3D. We're going to turn it into rectangles. Rectangles that spin around, generating energy so that this farm can have energy to make things grow. I want to make this have some value. That means it's going to have some places that are in the shadow and the shade. I'm going to do that by going darker with this color, then lighter as I get to the center of things. Dark, 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 light, light, light. I can do that in all of the shapes. Dark, dark, dark to light, light, light. Dark, dark, dark to light, light, light. You can pick other colors you want for the door. Maybe you want the door to be more of a navy color or different like yellow or warm colors like orange. Do my shutters. Dark, dark, dark to light. Dark, dark, dark to light. And I'm going to do the whole building. So this building can get value. So dark, dark, dark on the edges. And then lighter as I get on the inside. Take your time to color it well. If I move on to the next step and you haven't finished coloring, is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you can always come back and finish this part later. You need new paper? There's one in the back table.
I don't know what to do on the side.
Yeah, that works. Just put your windmill right here. Dark, dark, dark to light, light, light. Or you can put it there. Yeah, put it right
Just do
there.
it the same.
Yeah. Or you can put it anywhere you want. You don't have to put it where I'm putting it. Mona, I'm gonna add value on the bottom of the mill blades. If you think of something that you want to add, like some people added the wind direction, like to show where the wind's coming from, north, south, east, or west. If you wanted to add that, you can. If you wanted to add a different kind of decoration to the building, you can. If you wanted to do a different style of windows, you can. I'm adding some more brown to the bottom just to give it some more value, darkness to lightness. You're going to be able to come back and work on this more in a little bit, but we're going to move on to the sky. If you feel like just watching this part, just watch it. If you feel like continuing on to do it, you can do it with me. Right here, this sky you can see has cloudy bits of white. I'm going to show you how to do that. In a second, you're going to get these bigger brushes. I'm going to pick somebody who's listening really well to get to pass out the brushes. You're going to get a paper towel. One talking. Water, paint, paper. Then just a lot of water. Water, water, water. Water, water, water. Fill it all
Remember,
up
not too much
with
water.
just water.
But not too much.
Now, this, I'm going to dab to make clouds. Raise your hand if you remember what I said. How are you going to get paintbrushes in a little bit? By what?
Listening.
Yes. So if you would like to have brushes in a minute, please be quiet and listen to the directions. Water, paint, paper, water, paint, paper. Now I'm just getting what? Just water. I'm going to go all around the building with water. Now how do I make clouds? Raise your hand if you remember. How do I make clouds? Yeah. If I dab all of it up, am I going to have clouds? No, so just kind of a little bit here and there. Clouds are bigger at the top and smaller at the bottom, so you can keep that in mind as you go. If you feel ready for that step, you can do it if you want, but I'm going to show you the next step first, so that for those of you who work a little faster, you can go on. Yep, you can work on the drawing first too. Finish your drawing before. All right, for those of you who work a little bit faster, the field, this is how you're going to do it. I like a lot of purple flowers, so I'm going to mix pink and blue to make a purple. Then I'm going to color in the whole area with purple. This is the first layer, and remember, you're going to get to rewatch this video as many times as you need to. So I'm going to color it in like this. Color it in. It doesn't really matter how you color it in. Every one of these, you can make it a pattern if you want. Okay, so this is just the first layer. The second layer comes when you get a little bit of white in there, and it makes it lighter. It makes it more of a lavender color. And then you dab, 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 dab to make the colors look more impressionistic. Dab, 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 dab. Sometimes people like to do this with pointillism type style with a Q-tip, but it takes a little bit longer to dab the lighter colors on top of each other with that. So I like to just go fast like this, and I keep adding white if I want it to be more lavender. If I want to do another layer on that, I can make it lighter and add another layer even on top of this one. Then I'm going to do my next one. So maybe I want this to be purple, like a pattern. Purple. It's okay if it all kind of blends together too. Let's do a purple one going this way. And you don't have to stay in the lines. But remember, this would be wider than this one, because this one's closer. And then add the white, make it light.